Hey everyone, my name is Edmund, your humble host, and welcome to our very first episode of Rise of the Small Potato, a series of vlogs, blogs, and audios dedicated to helping you start a small business, to grow, and to succeed. In this many-part series, we'll talk about selling, marketing, branding, design, photography, videography, writing, and how to keep customers happy, and so much more. We're pulling out all the stops, we're ripping out our flip-flops, and we'll go non-stop until we finish our job of helping you go whoop whoop. Why? Because just like you, we know what it's like to run a small business. In this episode, we'll talk about why aren't people buying? Okay, so to delve into why people are not buying, we first have to ask the question, why do people buy? So we've taken many years to come up with a totally scientific, peer-reviewed research paper that gives you conclusive proof and evidence of why people buy. It's what we'll say 10 years from now. For now, we have a simple theory. People buy when all the 5 ducks get in line. When all 5 conditions exist together, people buy. People buy when they have a need, when it's the right time, when they have the budget, if they remember you, and if they trust you. And if even a single one of these conditions are missing, then, well, people just don't buy. Now, there's very little you can do to control things like budget. If your audience doesn't have the money to buy from you, then it is what it is. There's also little you can do to dictate what they need right there and then. They need a birthday cake when they need a birthday cake. Not before, not after. There's also little you can do to control timing. Maybe they were about to buy your cake. They were just about to click the checkout button when a lizard pooped on them, or their dog ate their cat, or the government changed again through the back door and it's a bad day. So you can't control timing. But there are 2 things you can really control, 2 very important things. Number 1, recall. Number 2, trust. First, let's talk about recall. We run a business consulting business called Pew Pew, where we help grow businesses that want to make the world a better place. We have a customer who, when you Google handmade soaps, is at the number 1, 2, or 3 in Google search. And that's without spending a single cent on Google ads. Now, wouldn't you want to be at the top of Google searches? Say people don't remember your name. They somewhat remember that there's someone who cooks delicious home-cooked food in Cheras. They try to Google you and, oh, you're there. I found you. Then they order from you. When previously they forgot who you were, now they remember. But getting to the top of Google searches only happened because she spent years regularly writing blogs, attending roadshows and flea markets, and posting up on social media. She painfully documented her journey, and she gave us skincare advice, and now she has a regular, consistent business because people keep coming to her from their Google searches. It's so easy to be discouraged when you're gung-ho 1 week or 1 month and you're posting up so many things on social media only for people to ignore everything you've written, post it, everything you've taken pictures of. I mean, they ignore it all. And you know what? I really relate to you. But that's the nature of building a long-term sustainable business. It's not a flash in the pan, gung-ho one day, then nothing the next. It's about being a consistent presence in people's lives. Whether you're ignored or not, whether people praise you or not, consistency in the face of overwhelming cricket sounds is your key to building a business that you'll be proud of and a business that people will remember. Now let's talk about number 2, trust. So if people have the money, and it's someone's birthday, and they need to buy a cake, and they remember you, the last element that seals the deal is if they trust you. How do you get people to trust you? Well, for repeat customers, the surefire way is that they had a good first-time buying experience and they loved your product. For first-time buyers who haven't bought from you though, the next best thing is to fill your pages with testimonials of people who love you and love what you've made for them. Now let's bring it all together again. People are not buying because one of these 5 ducks are missing, if the timing isn't right, or if they don't have the money because they have more month than money, or if they don't have a need at that time. But you can't help any of these things. What you can help is, you can help people to remember you and to trust you, to be top of mind when they need something you make, and to be someone that people love and trust. In the next episode, we'll continue to talk about how you can remind people that you exist while continuing to build trust, and how you can quickly double your sales and to do it without spending any money on marketing. Follow Rise of the Small Potato for more content like these. And because we're a small potato community, share this with your friends who are also trying to grow their own small business. Bye-bye, or shall I say bye-bye.